Over the past 3 months, Blossom Garden Estate has gained massive attraction from Nigerians based locally and in diaspora. In fact, in the months of August and September, this project was tagged the fastest selling real estate project in the east of the Niger. Almost every real estate investor was aware of this project called Blossom Garden Estate. Many investors bought plots, some bought acres, some bought hectares in Blossom Garden Estate. Many people invested in Blossom Garden Estate as a result of FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and as a result of this, they didn't get enough product knowledge of their investment. Well, part of my duty as the estate lord is to make sure I bring to you expensive and well-detailed information about every investment you're about to make. So in this video, I took out my time to practically explain all there is to know about this investment called Blossom Garden Estate. Firstly, where is Blossom Garden Estate located? Blossom Garden Estate is located at Trans Ekulu Annex. If you are just hearing Trans Ekulu Annex for the first time, it is a town that comprises of both Trans Ekulu Extension Phase 6, Phase 7, and some part of Abo, some part of Udi, even extending to the back of Nike Lake. It's actually a very large expanse of land. It's just an extension of the Trans Ekulu. It's an extension of Trans Ekulu Phase 6. So they call it Trans Ekulu Annex. It comprises of various communities that the government is trying to map out as part of the Enugu town expansion. So it's actually a very new city, and that is where Blossom Garden Estate is located. What is the landmarks of Blossom Garden Estate? Like, how can you be able to locate Blossom Garden Estate? Well, Blossom Garden Estate has its major entrance along the Enugu Onisha Expressway, so it is just like 7 minutes drive from the popular ShopRite Enugu. So if you're coming down from ShopRite, you just need to take through to the GRA route. It is 3 minutes drive from New Market. So if you're from New Market, if you're already in New Market, you just take your right as if you're going towards 90 Mile in less than 2. Once you just pass Diamond City, after 2 to 3 minutes, you're already at Blossom Garden Estate. That is the next government project after Diamond and Valley Estate. You now get Blossom Garden Estate. So it is just very, very accessible. 7 minutes drive from ShopRite, 3 minutes drive from New Market, and 3 minutes drive from Gulf Annex. It's a well situated property that has amazing landmarks. Who are the owners and developers of Blossom Garden Estate? Well, the Enugu State Housing Development Corporation are actually the developers of this amazing project. It's actually just a real estate development company that is 100% owned by the Enugu State government. So they are the governmental arm of Enugu State that is charged with the responsibility of handling housing related issues in the state. So they are actually the developer of the biggest and the most notable estate project in Enugu State. Like, the best estates are developed by this governmental body, including WTC Estate, Zoo Estate, Diamond City Estate, Gulf Annex, Rangers Estate, amongst many other developments. In fact, the Enugu State Housing Development Corporation, they're actually the best real estate development company in Enugu State. What type of title does Blossom Garden Estate has? You need to know that Blossom Garden Estate has a general CFO that covers the whole property. Then it has a government allocation paper that you get directly from the Enugu State government. You get a government allocation paper. The Enugu State Housing Development Corporation will be the one to allocate to you your plots in that estate. So the allocation paper is actually one of the best documents in Nigeria, one of the strongest legal documents. In fact, it's even stronger than a CFO. With a government allocation paper, the bank can easily give you loan. Financial institutions can actually attend to you faster because the allocation paper is hardly revoked, unlike the CFO. In terms of an allocation paper, the government is allocating that land from themselves to you, not from another person. The government owns the land and they are not allocating to you. So it's a very, very strong title document. In fact, that is one of the major reasons why people are rushing Blossom Garden Estate. With an allocation paper, you are sure that the government is not coming to take your property. Nobody's coming to take your property. Your property is free from government encumbrance because they've given you go ahead to own that property. Are there any encumbrance on Blossom Garden Estate? The answer is no. This property is being developed by the government himself. The government acquired it from many communities, and those communities were duly compensated. So there is no issue of encumbrance. There is no adverse claims on Blossom Garden Estate. It is a very safe and genuine investment place. What is the size of Blossom Garden Estate? Now, Blossom Garden Estate amass up to 1,000 hectares of land, and let me tell you, it is actually the biggest real estate housing project in Enugu State. This is over 16,000 plots, and some plots in a Blossom Garden Estate is measuring for 1,000 square meters, some are 750. So that's to show you the size. It's actually in fact, this is not an estate. This is a community. This is a town, an expansion of the Enugu town. What is the price of Blossom Garden Estate? Well, the official price, the official amount of Blossom Garden Estate is 12 million naira to 15 million naira. This is the price that is being sold by most developers that have property there. You can still get plots of land in Blossom Garden Estate for 10 million naira through the estate lord. There is also a probability that you can get lesser than 10 million naira, but that now has to depend on the amount of property you're getting. Like I said, Blossom Garden Estate is a very huge amount of land, and one of the things I help my client do is to negotiate. So if you're buying a huge amount like acres, you're running into an hectare, don't expect to get it at the normal 10 million naira. I will make sure you get a huge discount. So is there a payment structure? Well, there is no payment structure for Blossom Garden Estate, especially when you're getting from the corporation directly. But we the real estate companies, we are here to make all these things easier for you by bridging the gap between the government and you. So if you're getting through the estate law, just know that you'll be getting a 3-month payment plan. So you can actually make an initial deposit of 5 million naira and you spread the remaining 5 million naira for 3 months with no interest. So yes, if the estate law is your broker, you can get a payment structure of 3 months interest free. What are the plot sizes available? Now, Blossom Garden Estate was actually divided into, it was actually categorized into 3 different plot sizes. We have the low density plot. The low density plot is the one measuring for 1,000 square meters. So this low density plot is actually for people that want to build high-rise apartments. You want to build high-rise buildings, you want to build apartments, you want to build commercial spaces, you want to build like 5-story building, 4-story building, skyscrapers, then you need to go for the low density plot. This one is going for 20 million naira. And the government now went ahead to now create the high density plot. The high density plot is for people that just want to buy a normal plot or a standard plot of land, which is 50 by 100, 500 square meter. Now this one is if you want to build your duplexes, you want to build your bungalows, your 2-story building, 3-story building, just a normal house for you and your family, for majorly residential, and you don't like much noise, then you need to go for the low density plots. You can pick as many as you want. The high density plots, you can pick as many as you want. This one is measuring for 500 square meter and is going for 10 million naira. Then we now have the medium density plot. This one is measuring for 750 square meter. This is if you want something in between. You don't want something too big, you don't want something too small. You can go for the 750 square meter. It's not as if 500 square meter is small. 500 square meter can size a house with 5 car parking space. But with 750 square meter, you can now have the option of building your mansion and maybe building a boys' quarter, building this, building that, a lot of things, and still parking up to like 8 cars. You can go for the 750 square meter. This one is going for 15 million naira. What amenities will be provided in this estate? Well, first and foremost, you need to know that this is a government project, and if you are talking based on experience, let us actually analyze Blossom Garden Estate using the previous estates that the government has done, the housing corporation has done. All housing corporation projects, big projects like the Zoo Estate, WTC Estate, Diamond City Estate, Valley Estate, they have what they call the basic infrastructure well done. Which I mean, number one, each of them is fenced and gated. So Blossom Garden Estate will be fenced and gated. Most of them has a tarred road. Blossom Garden Estate is going to have a tarred road that will run throughout the whole estate. They have security. Now your property in Blossom Garden Estate, wherever it is, will be fully secured. And most of the estates will have their own gates, because inside Blossom Garden Estate, a lot of developers have their own property. So each of them is also going to have their own security. So Blossom Garden Estate is going to be a well secured and serene estate. Now, these are the basic infrastructure. It also includes a drainage, which will also run through the estate, and electricity, which will also be fully powered. Now, what are the extra amenities that the government are promising? Now, from the layout plan, you find out that in this estate we have 7 smart schools. Like I told you, this is not just an estate, this is a community. So this community is coming with 7 smart schools. It is coming with a recreational center. It is coming with a lot of shopping centers and commercial centers. It's coming with a church. It has a space allocated for church. So it's not as if your house will be next to another church. No, if you want to go to church, there's a section for church, there's a section for mosque, there's a section for commercial activities, there's a section for everything. So it's a well organized and well structured estate. These are the amenities that will be provided by the government. Now, the one that is buzzing everybody's bubble is the solar powered feature. Now, you know how much it costs us to use electricity in Nigeria here. Like most of that, before you can power a house now with generator, you need to pay extravagant fees. You need to buy fuel at 1,200 naira per liter. 10 liters cannot go anywhere. Now, you open on electricity we hardly get 24 hours. But thank God for the new government. I mean, you're already getting at least somewhere around 16 to 17 hours of electricity per day, depending on your location. But all this also come at a very extravagant fees. Recently, somebody that owned an hotel was telling me that he was spending over 700,000 naira on electricity almost every day, and I was like, it's a lie. He told me it was true that he was spending over 700,000 naira on electricity. I'm trying to imagine then how much is this person going to be spending on diesel. That's to show you the extravagant fees. So the government is promising to bring something that will be powered by renewable energy. That's the plan the government has for Blossom Garden Estate, because each of their estates comes with a plan. So the plan for Blossom Garden Estate by the government is they want to build the first solar powered estate in the Enugu state, and it is my honest prayer and my honest hope that this dream is being achieved, because most people that subscribe in this estate will actually benefit a lot from it. And even you two watching this video, I know you're going to pick a plot or 2 or 10. You're also going to benefit from it. Imagine, what are the extra payments you have to make after you've bought Blossom Garden Estate? This is a very, very vital question, because most times they'll tell you, most times you will not ask, and after you've paid 10 million naira for a land, they'll not tell you to pay extra 2 million naira. Well, with the estate lord, that will not be the case, because I have fully handled everything documentations for my clients. So if you're getting a property, Blossom Garden Estate, expect to get a free government allocation paper from the Enugu State Housing. You also get a deed of assignment and a power of attorney. All these things free of charge, all inclusive in the 10 million naira. There is no any other extra payments. The extra payment includes development fee. The development fee will be communicated to us by the government. That is what they stated in their clause, that it will be communicated to us in due course. So in due course, they will communicate it to us, but it is not something extravagant or something you should be scared of. Somewhere around 200 to 500,000 naira. That is just from the previous ones. That is after they have done a lot of substantial development in the estate, and maybe when people are already building, there is already road and everything, then I think this payment now comes in handy. But that's not something to be scared of. I mean, it's actually worth it. How long does it take to get your documents after you've made payment? Another important question. Now, once you finish your payment, you are getting your deed of assignment and power of attorney within a week after you've made payment. You're getting your receipt of payment that day. In fact, in less than some hours, you've gotten your receipt of payment. Then you're getting your deed of assignment and power of attorney a week after. You're getting your government allocation paper maximum of 4 weeks, which is a month. This is because the government allocation paper is coming from the government and it comes in by batch. So you're getting yours within that month. So this is actually very, very fast and very, very sweet. This only happens when you get to the estate lord. When can you start construction in Blossom Garden Estate? The answer is immediately after you've gotten your physical allocation. Once you've been physically allocated, you can kickstart your building project immediately. Nobody's stopping you, nobody's holding you. Just give your architect to draw. Make sure that your building is in line with what the housing corporation is stating, and you can start immediately. So by next year, that mansion of yours that you have in mind is already standing there. You can also contract us to handle your building project from start to finish, and we'll give you an excellent job. How can I invest rightly in Blossom Garden Estate? Well, the answer is to make sure you work with the best real estate investment analyst or the best real estate broker that will make sure that your rights and your interest is protected, and also make sure that all the risk that comes with a real estate investment is minimized. And the best recommendation is myself, the estate lord. I have helped over 50 clients invest rightly in Blossom Garden Estate. I've helped most of them got nice deals. Most of them are going to be allocated in the few coming days that are coming. Every client that bought Blossom Garden Estates through the estate lord are the happiest people right now, because they've started seeing appreciation in their property. Their property has been fully cleared. They're going to be allocated and they got their documents swiftly. So if you want to experience similar thing, then make sure you also contact me. I'm the best person that can help you get properties at Blossom Garden Estate. I hope you've got value from this video. If there's anything I didn't touch, if there's anything I didn't address, feel free to reach out to me on WhatsApp or call the number showing on your screen. My name is AK Emmanuel Yedikachi, also known as the Estate Lord. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment, and share this video to anybody who might be interested. And you can still go through my channel and check out a lot of other videos I have there, educating you on real estate investment, educating you